All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another edition of St. Patty's Day edition of the Rock and Roll Geezer Show. That's right, man. We're all about the green, but I couldn't wear anything green or I would disappear in the green screen. So I already tried that. It didn't work out. It's also voting day. Yeah. Yeah, I got my little sticker here. I went and voted. Of course, disappointing choice, obviously, between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. There they are behind me there. Yeah, so
It's always a choice between a
it's
giant douche
always,
and a turd
well, yeah,
sandwich.
yeah, it's always the choice. Ask P. Diddy, though. You got to get out there and vote. But yeah, it's always that
What was it?
choice.
Vote or die? Was that the
Yeah,
campaign he
vote
had
or
a while back?
die. Yeah.
Vote or
Vote
die.
or die, MFer.
And
So
then he
yeah, I
didn't
went and
vote.
voted.
So yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
oh, Doc, yeah. You know, there was nobody running for the treasurer position, so it was open. So I put in Gigi Allen.
All right.
I registered my vote for Gigi Allen, and I want to see because eventually they're going to have to put the vote tally out there after all said and done, and I just want to see if it shows up, because they're going to have that, they're going to have to,
All
since it's a
right.
write-in, they're going to have a
I've been
tally.
pondering if I want to vote today. So after we get done here, my vote's like across the street where I got to
Yeah,
vote. So
yeah,
it's like right
I'm
there.
2.5 minutes away from mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
yeah.
you know where that the school is right there by me. So
Oh,
yeah,
right,
I'll just
yeah.
go over there real quick and
Oh, you can
yeah,
skedaddle.
I'll write in GG Allen as well, man. And
Oh,
we'll see
will
if we
you?
can.
Let's see
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
show up. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
treasure. It's for the treasure.
yeah.
G.G. Allen. Yeah. I just want to see, because we'll see if nobody, they probably
Well,
won't
it's
know who
different
he is.
county. We're different counties though, so that might be a different situation though. I don't know. We'll see.
No, no, Illinois treasurer.
State,
No, no,
straight. Oh,
Illinois
okay, state.
state. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
No, no, no.
All
Put
right,
it in
cool.
there, Doc. Loud
All
and
right,
proud, brother.
all right.
Loud and proud. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it's always a disappointment, like I said, between a giant douche and a giant turd, big douche, whatever, turd, giant turd, whatever, turd
Do
sandwich.
sandwich, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, turd Sammy. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, welcome again to the Rock and Roll Geezer Show here in the Midwest. Here, yeah, yeah, voting day, and man, we got some wacky stuff going on here. Good old, I'm your host Murph, and we got good old Vinnie Vincent there uh, in the news, stunningly, if I will say. And Neil Young, gosh almighty, it's so great to see him coming back up in the news again. Billy Joel, talking about a thing that happened with him and his music. And another RIP. Doggone it, Doc, is getting really sucked. Every week we got an RIP. And a really stunning price for a guitar we're going to talk about, and an engagement that can't slip us by either. But first off, we're heading up to Wayne's World. Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. And there he is, Doc Fox. What's going up there, Doc?
Yes, sir. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. I don't have a green concert shirt, so I got Thin Lizzy. That's the best I can do, man.
Hey,
So
good enough, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll
If
go
you had
there, right? So
Dropkick Murphys, you could throw something on them
right,
on,
right,
and
right.
you'd be just as good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Thin
the
Lizzy,
best I
well
can do.
done.
So yeah, best I got. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, just trying to get through this crazy weather. Do you realize in the span of a week, we've gone from 75 degrees to tornadoes to a snowstorm? It's
Yeah.
unbelievable, man. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't experienced it myself,
Yeah, it
man.
was in the teens today when I woke up,
Yeah.
and Saturday we're talking 73. So there you go.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, dude.
March, man, it comes in like a lamb and
It's like a
pretends to be a
bipolar
lion
lamb.
through the whole month, and then it's a lion, then it comes
Right?
out the other end as an aardvark or so. I don't know what the
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
yeah, sons
it's
of
a
biatches.
platypus or something. Yeah.
Oh, truly that platypus. Good call. Good call. In any case, yeah, yeah, a stunning situation here. Where is he? Where is the crazed one? Vinnie Vincent. There he is. Hi, Vinnie, or Vanetta, or whatever you. I don't know what the hell's going on anyway. But we've talked recently about this nut job. Recorded an album of songs, 10 songs, and he was going to sell them for what, 250 a single.
200 a single. Yeah,
200
200
a
a single.
single.
Yeah.
And he would only do that if he got like 1,000 people
Right.
or whatever that would fall for the shenanigans, if you will. If you will, I think you will. But so he had to get 1,000 people to fall for the shenanigans. Sadly, 1,000 people didn't fall for the shenanigans.
No, they did.
They
He
did.
sold a
No,
thousand. Yeah, he sold 1,000.
no, I thought he didn't. That's why he's putting up the whole thing now.
No, I don't
So
think
those
he said.
people,
He
those
just
per-
like barely got the 1,000. I'm guessing, but yeah, he got the 1,000 for the 200.
oh,
So
he
now,
did.
so right there's 200,000, dude. That's not bad, dude. You got 1,000. That's not bad. You got 1,000
200
people.
grand. Wow.
$200 a piece.
But
I'd be happy with that.
this is
Yeah.
stunning, Doc. This stuns me, Doc. Let me tell you why. Because he's selling the masters. So all those people who thought they were getting something special, well, hell no. Now that whoever buys, well, the premise being that he's trying to sell the whole package for $2 million. Yes, the entire album is priced at $2 million. Now, this is how it works. The entire album will be offered in master format only for $2 million. This includes 10 songs mixed in master, final product format, all the master files of the artwork, related posters, and 10 separate vinyl and CD packaging art for each individual song, should the buyer choose to release the album on a per song basis. The buyer can choose to release the entire album in any format they desire, vinyl, CD, or I'd go with 8-track, or any other configuration, in whole or in part, at their discretion. Here we go. All marketing plans and ideas require approval by Vinnie Vincent. The price does not include any right, title, or interest in the copyrights and or trademark related to Vinnie Vincent or the product itself. If the buyer wishes to purchase any associated rights in the compositions, a separate agreement can be arranged and negotiated. The price will also include a perpetual license to use the brand name Vinnie Vincent Invasion and Vinnie Vincent for the life of the album. What the hell kind
For
of
the life of the
what
album,
does
what
that
does that
mean,
even
Doc?
mean?
Maybe you
Yeah, I
can
don't
tell
know,
me. Where is he? Where's
dude.
the Armageddon? There he is right there. Armageddon, our Guitar Armageddon, he calls it.
Guitar Armageddon, yeah, is the name of the album. Dude,
What
I think
kind?
this is an investment opportunity and a half, man. We got to scrape up some funds, man. We
You
got to get
get
some
this shit
people in on
together,
this.
man.
Dude, we get 2 million. Then we got the masters to his album. Dude, we can do it. Look, he just sold 1,000 of them for $200. We can surely make our money back. Oh my
Man,
god!
is
Sure,
that the
obviously I'm kidding, but yeah.
is that wacko? Yeah, yeah. And of course the comments are great. Here we go again. Another one. He is not well. Another one. What does this guy smoke? Another one. Dude has lost his mind. Another one. What the f? Another one. Didn't think it could get crazier, but here we are. I mean, the people get it. This guy's out of his mind. Yeah, he's already. So these people who bought the
You know
singles,
what?
they got
He's out
nothing.
of his mind until he gets to 2 million. Then he's a freaking genius, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think,
so let's see.
but I just don't think it's going to happen. But maybe he will. With all the cryptocurrency money and stuff, making hundreds of millionaires. Yeah, somebody might. Hey, yeah, I'll bite it and see what happens. But I think, yeah, he's just trying to get one last payoff,
Somebody
one
wants to
last
play
payday.
label executive or something, and here they have this. They
He's
have this.
getting one last payday.
They have this product that they can, distribute as they see fit, and try to make some money off of it.
Yeah, it's one last payday for him too. And if he's wise, he'll
Dude,
invest
just,
it,
just
invest it
flood
conservatively. Through some mutual funds. Try and pull 20% this day and age. He'll be living fine for the rest of his life. But no, blow it on. Who knows?
Man, they could just flood the bargain bins with the Vinnie Vincent CDs, man.
Oh my gosh, Guitar Armageddons. Yeah, I watched some of his performances just for getting hip on this stuff. And of course, the original song, the first song off of Guitar Armageddon,
It's
we heard,
horrible.
it's just stunningly horrible.
It
It's
sounds like they're
beyond
playing
horrible.
3 different songs at once. Yeah,
And
it's
the mix,
crazy.
I could have done a better mix in my basement, and I don't even have a basement, so it really disturbing. But I watched some of his videos. It's something with rock in the title. We got a rock or something. The classic '80s over the top video, just totally over the top. And at the
Right.
end, it's total mayhem. They're smashing their equipment, just totally insanity, and it's like, this is what I didn't like about the 80s.
Right.
I was not a big hair band fan myself, quite honestly,
No,
Doc.
no,
I
no,
really
not
wasn't.
I. Not
I really
I.
wasn't. But there it was. It was like the ultimate bullshit, and Vinnie Vincent, there you go. And he hasn't gotten any less
It's just
crazy.
all shred, man. There's no melody. There's no structure. It's just all shredding, man. It's just,
Yeah, it
yeah,
gets
it's just,
old. Oh,
yeah.
it's horrible. Oh, yeah, yeah. So good luck with that, pal. Jeez, good riddance too. Oh, good riddance. Did I say good riddance, Doc? Where is he?
You know what this puts me
Hey,
in mind? Before we let it go, put me in
uh,
mind. Or people might remember Wu-Tang Clan. They put out an album and sold one copy
oh,
for $1 million.
that's right.
But that was a whole different situation. That guy could not play it for anybody else.
Yeah,
And then now they've done a whole kind of a clause in there where they could buy it back or something, or it's a whole kind of crazy thing. But that's what that
dumbasses.
reminded me
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
We're gonna sell it to this one guy, and then he can't never play it again, and we can't play it ever again. And then you think about, oh shit, that's the good stuff. We want that. We want the rights to that back. Yeah, well, it's the Wu Tang. Who is smoking what, Wu Tang? I'm looking at you. Okay, moving on. Oh gosh, Neil Young, Neil. Oh boy, he's pissed off, Doc. Neil is pissed off.
that's a great picture of him, man. That's
Look at him.
perfect.
He's
He's
just so
he's
pissed off.
perpetually like that, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Everybody knows he hates the president. He hates everything. And he's back in the studio writing songs about, quote, the worst president in the history of our country, unquote.
James
Gee,
Buchanan.
that'll bring us together, won't it? Wasn't it not Wilson? Jeez.
Wilson was pretty bad.
No,
James
there was.
Buchanan was probably the worst president we ever had, probably.
All right. But he says, politics today is sad and depressing for me. I can't do it anymore. Then why are you singing about it, dumbass? Walk away.
Dude, that was my initial thought. It's like,
I can't do it
working
anymore.
on these songs, I can't do it anymore. How contrarian can you be, man? It's like, yeah.
He says here, politics today is sad and depressing for me. I can't do it anymore. I can go out and demonstrate my feelings about it. We have the worst president in the history of our country. Every day a bad TV show produced by DJT is what we get, blah, blah. In spite of that, he says music was bringing him more joy. Wait a while, Neil. You're sort of contradicting yourself there.
Like 3 different times, man.
He says, now, thankfully, once again, I'm in the studio recording a new album with the Chrome Hearts. I love the songs and the feeling of life and love. Yeah, I can imagine, it's just going to be
Bitching
all
about
hate.
our president,
It's all
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
hate. What the hell is he talking about? Music is so far. We have 8 new songs. They make me feel. That's all he says. It's like, no, okay, you're going to go in there and write songs about how you hate the president. But it's all about love, It's all about love in the country. Well, that's great. We're going to get a lot of love out of that. Jeez, this is unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. Wow, I love the songs and the feeling of life and love. Well,
And
then it
bitching
can't
about
be
the
against.
president.
Then it can't be bitching about every freaking thing going on. Then, because that's just making everybody depressed like me. Ugh.
There's no happiness to be
He
found.
needs to
there,
hate
that's for
all
sure.
of them. That's the problem. He only hates one side when they all deserve our hatred. But that's
Yep.
another story for another chapter. Don't. But man, he's not happy. He's in an editorial. He urged Americans to rise up. Boy,
So where?
what are you going to rise up to, man?
I know it feels good for them. They always say that. We have to fight. What do you fight back? Rise? What are you talking about, man? Whatever.
Well, and I love that. This will bring people together. Wake up, people. Today is USA is the disaster. Trump is destroying America bit by bit with his staff of wannabes, people with no experience or talent, closet alcoholic wife beaters, inexperienced leaders who only know how to lie to keep favor with Trump's falseness so they can hold their unearned position in his inept government, a Congress full of Republicans acting like idiots with no consequence. Again, this guy, he's just off the deep end.
Wow, yeah,
Just
yeah,
off the
yeah,
freaking
he
deep
gave
end.
that some thought, man. Yeah, he's
Gosh almighty.
and you know what? He's Canadian, dude. You're Canadian. Well, he's got dual citizenship now, but
Well, we
which
shouldn't
I don't
allow
get.
that.
But, pick a side. I know, pick a side,
Yeah,
dude. Come on.
side. People with no experience and talent. I see some people have been in wars, on his whatever. I'm not even going to talk about whatever. They all suck, though. The politicians themselves suck. People who fought in the wars and whatnot, they're the heroes. But yeah, he's from Canada. They got all sorts of trouble up there, man. So, geez, they ain't the bastion
Every
of free
place does.
speech.
They like to
We're
focus
like
on
the
us for
last
some reason,
bastion of actual
Yeah.
free speech. When you see what's going on around the world, so it's just horrible. It's sad. It's sad, sad, sad. So we'll see what how that goes. But I don't need more hatred in music. I need is what, like he said,
Yeah.
to bring the love, man. Bring the freaking love,
Man.
brother. Oh boy, Neil. Moving on. Yeah, here we go. They did a Billy Joel tribute in Carnegie Hall. Yeah. But he didn't play. Do you believe that, Doc? He didn't play.
Well, he's remember a while back
Well,
we
he did.
obviously talked about his problem.
Oh,
where he
that's
had
right.
the,
It's his equilibrium thing.
pressure on the
Yeah.
brain, yeah.
But
But then
every
he
year,
remember he showed up at just a random
tribute band.
was doing, he jumped up and did a couple tunes with him. So I
Yeah.
guess it depends on the day, depends on how he's doing. I don't know, but or
Man,
maybe
oh,
this is
man.
more of a planned out kind of thing where they didn't,
Well, every year, City Winery owner Michael Dorf picks an artist to honor with his annual Music of tribute concert at Carnegie Hall, a benefit for music education for underserved youth programs, which sounds good, definitely. Last year, the honoree was Patti Smith. There you go.
Oh yeah, love me some Patti Smith.
This year's 21st installment of the series celebrated Billy Joel. So yeah, they fired up Carnegie Hall, baby. Let me see, last Thursday night. And the piano man, of course, did not perform, but he was in attendance. He was seated in the balcony with his one-time collaborator, Pink.
Yeah, I thought that was
and
odd.
her daughter, Willow Sage Hart. What the hell? Pink, what the of all the people, I guess, But yeah, it's like, he should be there with like Babs or
is
something,
there something going on there?
Yeah,
Billy
what?
Joel,
Oh
Pink,
gosh.
Is she
they
the
should
new
have had
Uptown Girl? What's going
could
on
have
there,
had
man?
Babs, somebody of that stature up there. But yeah, lots of big names turned out. Rufus Wainwright, who I can only imagine, Doc, would be the son of the legendary Loudon Wainwright III. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Well, I believe, Loudon Wainwright III is the son of Rufus Wainwright, I believe. I can't remember.
No, you're wrong. Loudon Wainwright III was the
You're
guy I
probably
grew
right.
up with.
Okay.
So Rufus must be his son.
So Rufus
Rob
is son,
Thomas
yes.
from the.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
I have my mind on something else. I was telling.
Come on, man. Focus, man. Rob Thomas. Oh, gosh, I saw him in concert, I think, if I recall. Natalie Merchant. And then from here on in, Yola, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Wyclef Jean, Wyclef John McLaughlin. Holy cow, dig him. And from that point on, I don't recognize any of them. So, a lot of people, though.
Yeah, a few guys that had some hits in the early 2000s. Gavin DeGraw was the other guy. Matt Nathanson, dude from Train. Pat Bonahan from Train. So a few folks. So, yeah, they did. Natalie Merchant has probably been the one I'd like to see most. But yeah, they did a lot of deep cuts, man.
Who's she married to?
Natalie Merchant?
Yeah. And
know.
Paul Simon or something like that?
No, it's Edie Brickell.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Close, but no cigar, man. Just ask Bill Clinton.
But yeah, they did the hits. Uptown Girl, Big Shot, Only the Good Die Young, and stuff. But then they did a lot of deep cuts too. So
cool beans.
Would be cool to see, man.
Yeah,
I think Billy's kind of at that point of his career where now he's just kind of kicking back and getting the accolades and the lifetime achievement award type things, and
And his daughter Alexa Ray's keeping an eye on him. She gave an update on his health. He's doing physical therapy regularly, and he's doing great. He's lost weight as he's on his diet. That's the number one thing, man, right there. Boom. You lose weight, that's just the best thing ever. Which I got to get rid of this cuddle I got in my belly here, Doc. Doggone it. Just love alcohol. But anyway, yeah, she's so proud of him. He's such a trooper, so resilient, committed to being healthy and proactive. He's a fighter. He's always been a fighter and talks in his documentary about how he likes a fight. So he fight. So, you know, getting healthy, who knows? We may not see him anymore, but, you know, get healthy. The fact that he's losing weight and stuff, that sure can't hurt. Because, man, oh, man, that's a good way to start getting healthy for sure. So we'll see how that turns out. But, hey, party on. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Billy Joel. Oh, yeah, cripes. Oh, jeez. You know, I hate these stories. I just hate these stories, Doc. Phil Campbell. Yeah. Where is he? He's there somewhere. Ah, is that him there? Yeah, there he is.
That would
And
be
look who's
he, yes.
behind him. Look who's behind him. Lemmy. Phil Campbell, Motorhead guitarist, dead at 64. You know, this is starting to piss me off, Doc. All these people are
Yeah, that's
dying and they're
pretty
younger
young,
than
man.
me. Yeah, they're all younger than me. It's starting to piss me off. But anyway, yeah, Phil Campbell, legendary guitarist for his work with Motorhead, passed away at 64. News shared on news was shared on social media by his band Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, where he performed alongside his sons Todd, Dane, and Tyler. So he had three sons he was jamming with. Ugh.
But called it the band Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons,
Isn't
man.
that wild?
I don't know. I mean,
That had to be the greatest
if
thing
I
ever.
were one of the sons, I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
think that's to be able to
An
jam
inside
with your
joke, I'm sure, but
to be able to jam with your sons. Well, I'm sure they dug it or they wouldn't have done it. To be able to jam with your sons has got to be the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh. So yeah, passed away. They didn't really say why. Uh,
yeah,
but
no cause of death given yet. So
doggone it. Well, we'll find out eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, doggone it. That makes a whole bunch. I think. Who's the only one left? The drummer,
oh yeah, drummer Mickey D's of
Mickey
Scorpions
D.
now, but
He's the only one left.
yeah, Phil he replaced the other Phil Taylor in 80 mid
Four.
80s 84. So it was
84, and he
84.
went to 21 or whatever.
Well, 15
2021.
when Lemmy left.
2015. Okay, yeah, 84 till 2015. So that's a big chunk of time there. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that was really the only band that he was. I think the band he came from was like wasn't anybody heard of or anything. So that was really all he was known for was being a Motorhead. So
Man, oh man.
yeah. Rest in peace, man.
Boy, oh boy, boy. Yeah, that blows. So yeah. That just
People
sucks.
forget too. I forgotten left my brain at some point, but the Motorhead used to be a 4-piece, and then in mid '90s, I think they went back down to a 3-piece. So
Yeah.
people forget. I'd forgotten.
Three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two guitars for a while there.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace, by golly. Mickey D, the only one left. Holy cow. It's crazy. Just crazy. And now, you want to see something crazy. Where is that sucker? There it is. There's a black Stratocaster there, Dr. Rooney. Black Fender Stratocaster of the year 1969. Nothing real earth-shakingly when you look at it,
Yeah,
except for
I'm
the fact
assuming. Yeah,
that it just became the most expensive guitar ever sold at auction. And it was a bid that would leave most bank accounts comfortably numb. That sort of tells you what's up. Pink Floyd guitarist David Gilmour's legendary 69 Black Strat shattered the record for the most expensive guitar ever sold at auction as it went for $14.5 million Thursday night at a New York auction house. Wow. The sale was made as part of Christie's Jim Irsay collection auction.
there
Jim
you go.
Irsay being the owner of the Indianapolis Colts and an
Right.
avid guitar collector. He had
He's top of the line. He was the
yeah.
whatever you want to call it. He was the top guy, man.
Yeah.
His
And this
collection
was a
amazing.
multi-day auction. Music, movie, and pop culture memorabilia that once belonged to the Indianapolis Colts owner. But it's just insane. The Money Guitarist. This is a guitar that was used on Dark Side of the Moon. and one after that.
Everything through the 70s. I Wish You Were Here, Animals, The Wall,
Oh my
everything through the
gosh.
70s up to 82, I want to say. I think it was
The Money Guitarist Acts fetched
83.
it fetched more than twice the previous record, which was set. We talked about this, which was set by
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain's Martin D18E from the Nirvana's MTV Unplugged set, which sold for 6.1 million in 2020. Wow! I wonder if Jim bought that one too. He might actually bought. Jeez. So how about that? And then, of course, a separate guitar played by Cobain in the "Smells Like Teen Spirit" music video was a '69 Fender Mustang. It was auctioned at Christie's and went for 6.9 million. Hey, the most shelled out for any of the late grunge kings instruments. That's just whack, Doc. That's just
Yeah, they
crazy.
made a killing at this. So that broke the old record. The Cobain's would have broken the old record, and also Jerry Garcia's guitar called Tiger
Tiger.
sold for 11.56 million. So yeah, there was records shattered left and right at that auction, man.
Good
And it's not
grief.
surprising with the collection that guy had, man. That would have been the one to do it for sure.
Yeah, they say auctioneer attendee. This was like the Super Bowl for this market. This was the biggest auction for music memorabilia. He says, I came here initially to watch a friend of mine bid, but I'm a big guitar and music enthusiast. And I think these are just icons and relics of an era that I hope I'll see again, but maybe won't. And he's probably right. Some of the guitars he had, I wish I had the list of the guitars he owned, Jim Irsay, because it was a magnificent collection. Jeez. You got any of them
Does that
there, Vinny?
as a guitarist, does it surprise you when you see guitarists that have had like one guitar for like an extensive period of time, where like their whole career or a whole
That
period of their
seems
career,
rare. Boy, that
you
seems
know,
really rare.
like Brian May or Willie Nelson, I guess would be the
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
main guy for that. But Bruce,
That's
he's
really
had that
odd.
same guitar forever, but he has
Doc,
other guitars too, though. So,
I
but
don't even want to tell you about the guitars I've sold.
right.
It makes me sick. It's I mean 69s were nice, but 63s were the bomb, and I had a few of them, and I don't even get into it. I'll get too depressed. But no, well, like Michael Schenker, he never collected guitars. I bet he only had a handful at the most.
Yeah.
Michael Schenker, legendary guitarist for UFO and Michael Schenker Group, and he was a Flying V guy. As a matter of fact, I'm still waiting on my Flying V. Hopefully, be getting done here pretty soon. I'm getting my '77
Oh, you get the whammy
redone.
bar
Oh, don't even start
disengaged,
me.
right?
Oh, jeez. Disengaged. Yeah, yeah. No, he's taking care of that. He won't even know it had one when we're done. Gosh, be an idiot. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So that's crazy. But yeah, man, to have a guitarist basically have one guitar, that's pretty crazy. And he said he would, if he needed a different sound, he would grab another one. But that was his baby right there. And when
Right,
you listen to all the Pink Floyd stuff, you say, why would
right,
you need
right,
anything else?
right. You
That
got
gave
that
him
tone, man. You hit it.
everything he
You
needed.
found it. There it is. Yeah.
So, and the first night of the auction on Thursday night, they sold over 44 items valued at over 89 million, and they set
Whoa.
22 records. Wow. The, yeah, yeah, lot after lot. We felt like we were making history. Christie's America's president, Julian Pradell, said in a statement. And his auctioneer, Tash Perrin, told the Post afterwards it was the thrill of a lifetime to know that the guitars, that all of these sales are gonna go to the next generation and the next custodians, to people that love these phenomenal objects. Well, I hope so. And the auction went on until today. It ended today. So, for instance, Ringo Starr's drum head used in the Beatles' Ed Sullivan appearance. The front Beatles kick drum head sold for 2.9 million. Yeah, yeah. And the highest price for a Beatle object was 3.2 million for John Lennon's Broadwood upright piano, on which he composed "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds." And then
I
Janis,
saw the video of them auctioning that. That
did you?
clip was out there for some reason, and they were showing that. Yeah, yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that. Okay.
And then Janis Joplin had a guitar in the mix. and her guitar sold for $381,000, making it the most expensive guitar owned by a woman. How about that? Yeah, yeah. Here we go. The original TypeScript scroll for On the Road by Jack Kerouac sold for 12.1 million. Oh, man. Wow. So dig it, man. There's money around. There's crypto money, and there's Lord knows what kind of money going around. AI money. I'm people getting rich off of that crap. So they're just throwing money around like it's nothing. But
I
boy,
know,
that,
and it's sickening. Folks like us just struggling, and they're
oh yeah, watching my nickels and dimes.
we're throwing nickels around like they're manhole covers,
Yeah,
and
thank you, George Hallis. I know that quote. Yeah, George Hallis. Yeah, throw
they're throwing
nickels
around
around.
millions like it's a tip. Hey, take another million.
Oh man, but there you go. So hey, good sale, good sale. Oh, moving on. Oh, geez, there they are. These guys, these rich people. This is great. I got a theory, but I'll leave it out. James Hetfield. That's James Hetfield and his girlfriend. And it says here, in a sea of fish, we caught each other. Ah, Metallica's James Hetfield proposes to partner Adrian Gillette underwater while swimming with whale sharks.
Of
What
course.
the hell? Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, what the? Well, of course. What
Well,
else?
he's old fashioned, traditional kind of guy.
And if she would have said no, then what? Nearby whale, here you go,
Yeah,
you
feed it
whale
to the
shark.
sharks. There you go.
Move on. Stuff. They got big mouths. Just put her in the whale. Suck in. Move on, whale shark. No, that wouldn't be dead. That's that's what the hell. When you got the money, what the hell? You got the money, honey. You can do stuff like that. So yeah, he's successful, and it was of course successful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Under swimming with whale sharks. Jeez. So yeah, he shared the moment on Metallica's Instagram account, and maybe where you saw it, posting a photo of the pair swimming in snorkeling masks, with Hetfield holding the sign reading, "Hey Gillette, will you marry me?" And Gillette giving a thumbs up. Oh, that could have been shaky. And what the heck? So gosh, oh, it was a birthday trip surprise for her. So geez, yeah, yeah. Oh, swing with whale sharks on Friday the 13th. Well, that's a real smart move. Boy, what
Right?
could have happened? A demented
What
whale
could go
shark
wrong?
comes after him, sucks up the woman, and then Hetfield's brokenhearted. He's got to write a whole new album of songs. So, good for them, though. Good for Metallica, Doc.
You
Okay,
know,
okay, we got
all right,
trouble here,
he
though.
just recently got divorced. He just got
Oh, did
divorced in
he?
2022
Oh,
after
okay. Well, that's
25
sort
years.
of recent.
Dude, well, you don't need to jump right back in, man. Come on, man. It's been what, three and a half years or so after 25 years of marriage to the same woman. Come on, man. You're James Hetfield, man. Play the field a little bit, man. But, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, once you get older, it's like, yeah. Hey, Doc, we got a disturbing thing that I think you sent it to me, and it
Oh
entails.
yeah.
Well, hold on, let me change the backdrop here. Where are we? Is that it? Yeah, steamy and creepy. No, there we go. Oh, that's a nice backdrop there. I like that. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Last week, it was we saw a disturbing fact that a new edition was second from the top or whatever, and we're asking ourselves what the hell's going on here. Well, the new tallies have come out, and New Edition is on top of the regular people's vote. And I tell you, Doc, I think we got it's it's funny because I'll say, wait a minute, the people's vote needs to count for more. What are we doing here? And now I'm switched my way to 180 degrees, and I'm saying
Yep.
there's no way in hell that the people's vote should even count for one vote at this
Try
point.
to count for anything. Yeah. Yeah, we thought, all right, Phil Collins was kind of undeniable. All right, yeah, he'd
He's
get the
number
top,
two right now.
and we thought, all right, maybe that's just the initial kind of voting or whatever. It'll even out and things will kind of. but I'll be damned, man. They've overtaken. They're on top now. It's just, dude, it's flabbergasting,
Well, let
man.
me see. We got the top six, top seven here. The top at the top is New Edition, horrifying. Then you got Phil Collins. Then you got Pink. Then you got Luther Vandross. Then you got In Excess. Then Sade, and then Billy Idol comes in at seventh at last. And so, who's missing at the Rock and Roll Award? Iron Maiden, Oasis, which I really don't give a shit about. Black Crows, they're
Yeah,
nowhere
they're like at
near.
the bottom. You're next to the bottom.
So
Yeah.
the people should no longer. I'm Mike Murphy, and I'm proclaiming, you God, never let the people vote again for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's
Gosh
why we can't
Almighty,
have nice things, man.
right there, you said it right there, man.
Yeah.
Can't have nice things because of these jerks. How
Yeah.
dare you people vote for New Edition? I, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, New Edition. I'm sorry. Those two things that just don't add up, man.
I was, dude, as a rock fan, I was offended. I don't easily get offended. I was offended that they were even nominated over all the bands that we've talked about. However much time you got, we can keep naming bands, and they got named over all of those bands to be even nominated. But now here's the fan votes. You know what, Murph? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong.
We're
Maybe
wrong.
the people have spoken, and we don't know what we're talking
They're
about.
They're idiots. Well, no. Well, we're wrong. Oh, man. No,
of course we're not
stunning.
wrong. Of course,
This is
people are
stunning.
idiots.
Black Crows way at the bottom. The Black Crows? Are you kidding me? Even Oasis, the pretty boys of music, they're way down to Iron Maiden, nowhere near it. This is just sickening. I can't take it anymore. I hate. I really. This. You really.
You see, this who's above Iron Maiden, Melissa Etheridge, Oasis, Black Crowes, Joy Division, Jeff Buckley. Above all of them, Shakira. You know what?
Coochie. I know that ain't her, but nonetheless, like I say, I'd be more than happy to vote her butt into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because that's a world-class booty. But other than that, no. I'm sorry.
I don't think they can do. I don't think they've got a category for that one yet, man.
They should,
They're working on it.
Because I'll vote for her, but doggone it, man, these people suck. It's really something. Yeah, hell yeah, everybody. And the comments, I'm not even going to go through them because they're just stunning. And that was like almost 5 million votes. So we got a bunch of numbnuts out there. We got over 500,000 people, 530,000
But you know who
people.
votes on it? You can vote daily on that. So you know who votes on that? People that have nothing else, unemployed, that have nothing else, kids. Just whatever. People have nothing else to do.
I wonder if it can, they can use technology to just do thousands and thousands of votes, bots and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Gosh, we gotta learn. We gotta do that. Gosh Almighty,
right?
We gotta
get
figure
the
out
Black
how to
Crowes
do
up
that.
there, man. Come on.
Doggone it, yeah. Holy cow! Let's get Gigi Allen in there. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see Doc. Yeah, go vote, man. Yeah, Gigi Allen for state treasurer, definitely. What the hell? Who else are you gonna vote for? There's a write-in vote. What are you supposed to do? Just ignore it? No. That's the first name that came to mind. Yeah, Gigi Allen, that'll work. Yeah, let's see if they actually tally it. So yeah, you do it, man. Because maybe if it's only one vote, they won't. But if it's more than one, they'll do it.
It's too bad we didn't know that, a month ahead of time or whatever. We could have put out a campaign, start getting people to put in for Gigi Allen for secretary.
Oh, politics is such an evil sport, and I've had enough of it. And by golly, that's all we got, man. Whew. These crazy people, these crazy shows, and man, oh man, Neil Young, chill out. Vinnie Vincent, gosh almighty. Can't wait to see how this goes. We haven't heard the last of this. If people can pay $14 million for a guitar, whatever the hell it is, they can surely fork out $2 million for Vinnie's masters. Come on. He needs another facelift. Billy Joel, yeah. Phil Campbell, R&P, Dave Gilmore, wow. James Hetfield, they're all crazy. we'll see what kind of crap they get into this week coming up, and we'll talk about it again, of course, next Tuesday on the Rock and Roll Geezer show. So why don't you take us home there, Doc?
Yeah, there's stories we definitely got to keep up with. Oh, I forgot to mention this. If you go on the website to buy Vinnie Vincent's album,
Yeah.
it says few left. few left out for the 2 million. So better jump on it before they're all gone, folks.
Wow.
That's crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Comes up between now and then. One other thing I wanted a little bright note that I saw that I think I said this to you. Vinyl record sales hit $1 billion for the first time since 1983. So
Wow.
that's encouraging, I
How
guess. I
about
don't know.
that?
You know, so that's something. I don't know.
All right.
Better than just streaming numbers being put out there or whatever. Something actual physical being bought. That's always
Yeah,
good.
so bands can actually make a little money, hopefully,
Exactly. So,
all right, man. Take us
all
home,
right.
brother.
Yep. Till then, man, you guys have a great rock and roll filled week. Stay warm out there, whatever the weather's going to be. Until then, see you next time.